Byron Louis, chiefly Okanagan Band. Not only do I support the resolution, but I feel it doesn't go far enough. And when we're looking at this, I think us as chiefs in the assembly, we need to really start pushing this whole obligation of government to justify their infringements of our Aboriginal rights. And when we're talking, I mean, I hear more consultation from Bob Campbell on the issue than I do from the government on basically what amounts to a unjustified infringement of our Aboriginal rights. You know, I am subsidizing your failure to ensure my rights, and even worse than that, you are not justifying your infringement of them. And you look at that subsidization of everyone in this room, you know, on the average income of household incomes of First Nations is at $22,000 per year. That happens to coincide with the poverty line in Canada. So you're asking us to basically subsidize the failure of your policies, your practices, and your infringements of our rights on the lowest possible common denominator in Canada. Bob consults me better than you do. You know, and he doesn't even have the legal or fiduciary requirement to do so. And yet you establish these net pens and aquacultures that directly affect my rights and everybody's rights in this room, but you don't consult. It's at the lowest level. So when we're talking about there, and you're coming in here with this rosy picture that says, oh, in 5 years, we're going to be doing this with net pens, not good enough. You know, so tell me how when I go back in my people, and if I'm only getting it once a month, you know, our traditional foods, maybe once or twice a month, which is salmon based. You know, we had one of our elders being dug up in the Sioux that they did a test on his molar on this person that died about 300 or 400 years ago, and they tested that, and it showed that 90% of that diet came from river-based aquatic species. Tell me how that equates to meeting our food sustenance and ceremonial use maybe once or twice a month, 12 months of the year. I haven't heard that. I'd like to see it. You know, tell me how you're going to justify that. And I'm not the only person in this room. I'm sick and tired of listening to these types of excuses and having absolutely no indication from the Department of Fisheries and Oceans that they're taking our title and rights seriously.